All right, class. We got treaties with American Indian nations right now. As the United States expanded to the west, they faced a problem. American Indian tribes already lived on the land the United States had claimed. The United States government negotiated treaties with different American Indian tribes with varying outcomes. In 1787, a treaty was signed with 7 tribes in the north. These tribes were Shawnee, Miami, Ottawa, Chippewa, Iroquois, Sioux, and Fox. Although this treaty was meant to keep peace between the Americans and American Indians, it did not protect tribal lands. The tribes fought back and were defeated by the Americans. George Washington also negotiated a treaty with the Creek Indians around Georgia. This time, the treaty protected American Indian lands. Once again, though, this treaty failed. The settlers in Georgia kept moving west, not caring that they were on protected lands. The American Indians were losing their lands. President John Adams had better results of treaties with the American Indians. A treaty in 1794 defined American Indian lands. It also recognized American Indians as sovereign nations. That meant that they were countries. In 1795, the Treaty of Greenville moved the Shawnee into Missouri while giving the United States land in Ohio. When Thomas Jefferson became president, he wanted the American Indian tribes to become civilized. This meant he wanted them to become part of American society and culture. Jefferson also wanted more land for the United States. He encouraged American Indians to settle in one place and tend to farms and animals like the Americans. Some Indians agreed and built towns and plantations, while others wanted to maintain their way of life. James Madison was the 4th president and was president during the War of 1812. Some American Indians fought with the British to try to keep their land. At the end of the war, the Treaty of Ghent gave the American Indian nations all the land they had before the war. While this should have been a victory for the American Indians, the Americans mostly ignored the treaty and began once again to move on to Indian lands. This continued during all of westward expansion. Thank you very much.